We're going to start. First of all, I want to thank you all for coming out. And I want to say thank you to all of the fire departments. We have almost 80 fire departments that have responded. I have received a call from the governor, from Homeland Security, from the state of New York, from Senator Schumer, from Congressman LaLota, and from County Executive Bruce Blakeman from Nassau County, all offering help. But we have 80 fire departments here and 20 EMS agencies. Everyone responded. But as you can see standing out here, part of our problem is the wind. It is driving this fire that started about 1 o'clock where I live in Santa Mauritius and moved very quickly to brush fires in East Mauritius, Eastport, and then to a big fire in West Hampton, just north of Gabreski Airport. The fire crossed the road, Riverhead, County Road 31, Riverhead, West Hampton Road. So, and we have, as you can see in the eye of the sky, doing some surveillance for us. We have helicopters dropping water, and we have all types of assistance from the state, from our neighbor in Nassau County, from our fire departments, from the town of Southampton, and from the town of Brookhaven as well. So, thank you all. This fire at its largest, which is now still burning, is 2 miles long and 2.5 miles wide. So, we are doing water drops. The National Guard, I want to thank the Air National Guard for the water drops. I want to thank FRES. We have our FRES commissioner here. Thank you. Rudy Sonderman, give a wave, Rudy. We have our police commissioner here. Police commissioner. Right here. Right. He doesn't have his full uniform on, but he's wearing the hat. He responded immediately. Thank you, Commissioner. We have our Southampton supervisor. Give a wave, Maria. And our Brookhaven supervisor, Dan Panico. And a number of county legislators. We have County Legislator Thorne. Give a wave, guys. Give County Legislator Ann Weckler. County Legislator Mazzarella. I want to thank all of our county legislators coming out, and our sheriff, this guy is always there when you need him. So we have tremendous response. So far, we've had one injury, a second degree. We have a number of minor injuries, but an injury that required transportation to Stony Brook Hospital, to their burn center, a second degree burn on the face of one of our firefighters. I hope that's the extent of it. We've had two structures that have burned, and we are now taking a very careful look at the airbase to see if that needs to be evacuated, depending on how the fire shifts. Our biggest problem is the wind. It is going, as you can feel out here, about 30 miles, 35 miles an hour, and it's driving this fire. And I just pulled down my hat so I didn't lose it. So I'm going to ask our supervisors to speak. First, Maria.
Thank you, County Executive. We immediately issued a burn ban when the fire started, and then shortly thereafter issued a state of emergency. And I just want to say we're very fortunate to have the veteran firefighters among us who fought the 1996 fires, and their experience, training, and dedication is invaluable, and we stand in full support of their efforts. And I have the deepest gratitude for all the firefighters that are here and emergency responders that are here with us today, helping us fight the fire. I urge all residents to stay informed and follow emergency instructions and prioritize their safety, and we'll provide updates as the situation progresses. Thank you.
Thank you. I also want to mention we have a couple council people here. Oh, and we have our state assemblyman, John. Tommy John Cervoni. Want to say a few words?
Sure, thank you. Good evening, everyone. I want to first thank our first responders from all over Long Island who are coming out to the East End to help us with this fire. It's a serious situation, as you know, and as the supervisor reported, and we're here from the state of New York. Anything we need, you'll get it. Thank you.
Thank you. Supervisor for Brookhaven, Dan Panico. Dan?
Thank you, Ed, and thank you all. This is a coordinated effort to make sure that this does not turn into 1995 as well. The town of Brookhaven, I have authorized all of our heavy equipment from the landfill, from our highway department, our parks department. We are here to assist any fire department, and namely the town of Southampton. I phoned Supervisor Moore earlier today, lending our full support. We are in this together, and that's why this is not going to become the fire of 95, because of the people that stand behind me, but also the people right now who are bravely battling this blaze. That's why, hopefully, this is not going to turn into that type of event. I pray for everyone's safety, and I thank everyone for their coordinated cooperation.
Thank you, Supervisor.
Thank you.
Thank you. And then the guy that knows what's going on, Rudy Sunderman, the Commissioner of Fire Rescue and Emergency Management. He's working with the West Hampton and all, I think there's 79 fire departments at this point that he's coordinating all their efforts so that we maximize our firefighting capabilities. We stop this fire from spreading, and then we try to contain it. But it is not under control as I speak, and probably will not be for several hours, if not probably tomorrow as well, because the winds will keep the embers alive, and we have to worry every day that this fire will start up again. Rudy.
So initially, the brush fire started around 1 p.m. today, and we had 4 separate fires, starting from Center Moriches to East Moriches, Eastport, and then into West Hampton. And as the county executive said, it was approximately 3 miles by 1 mile. The fire right now currently is 50% contained in the West Hampton area here. All the other fires currently are extinguished at this time and out at that time. So right now we're working on a 50% containment here in the West Hampton area, and the fire departments that you heard, fire departments and EMS agencies, there's 90 departments involved in participating. 90 department, that means EMS and fire are on scene and working on that extinguishment as we speak. So, we want to thank our volunteer fire and EMS agencies for all their work efforts, but as well as we have our law enforcement out there helping on the road closures and ensuring the safety of our residents, so the residents are able to get home to their families and get back to their homes as well. We did have 2 commercial structures that were damaged. One was on the Grabreski Airport, and one was on County Route 31. Those 2 commercial structures are extinguished at this time as well. The fire was moving rapidly, as you know, due to the wind condition that we had, and in the southeast direction. So we are working on that, and that is extinguished as you speak. We do have Nassau County assisting us in the extinguishment right now, but they are assisting us with 11 agencies. So 11 agencies from Nassau County has come to support us in this extinguishment. You heard that there was 1 firefighter injured. He was injured with some burns, and he was flown to Stony Brook University for treatment as we speak. As the county executive has told you, there's multiple agencies with multiple jurisdictions working closely with us from the state, county, town, assisting us with fire operations, law enforcement, and we thank everybody for their support. Thank you. County executive, I don't know who you have speaking next.
We're having our police.
My name's Rudy Sunderman, FRES, Fire Rescue Emergency Service Commissioner. Sunderman, S-U-N-D-E-R-M-A-N. At this time, I don't, because we're in the middle of the extinguishment, and the concern now is making sure that fire extinguishment and doesn't spread any further. The incident commander is the West Hampton Beach Fire Department chief at this time.
We're going to have our police commissioner.
Good evening, everyone. We do have our assets from Suffolk County Police Department here. We have 2 aviation units that have been flying pretty much all day. They're going to continue to fly. They were the ones that airlifted that firefighter to Stony Brook Hospital. Thankfully, he's doing okay. And we're going to continue assisting everybody in the town of Southampton, and wherever this fire moves, our people will move with it. So, thank you.
And our sheriff. Sheriff, sorry.
Thank you. Currently, the Suffolk County Sheriff's Office has 50 deputy sheriffs that are providing protection, I should say, on the roads, also command and control, and we have deputies operating drones in the area to detect any potential other fires. With that, I can't thank the county executive and the Commissioner of Fres, Rudy Sunderman, for the way they've handled this operation.
So, would anyone else like to say anything? First of all, thank you to our state police as well, because they're here. Yes, please.
Southampton Town Police Chief James Kiernan. I just want to say to the residents of Southampton Town that we're in great hands right now. We have all our partners together working on this. There are no residents at this time that are in the line of fire, but we are monitoring that very closely from the air, and you will know by telephone, you will know by knocks on your door if that changes. And we're watching that very closely. So thank you for your patience and working with us, and thank all our partners for helping us through this.
Chief, thank you.
Thank you, Chief.
Chief, very good. Thank you.
Come on up. State Police.
Captain Mike Rhodes with the New York State Police. We're very much involved in this. We perform road closures, assisting and collaborating with the local police agencies. We're also coordinating resources from throughout the state of New York, including aviation, and we're working with our state partners in state emergency management and state homeland security. We want to get everybody back to a state of normalcy. We want everybody to get home safe, and we're going to continue working on this as much as possible.
Any questions? Yes, are the two structures, are they completely shut down, or how bad was it?
They're two commercial structures, and they're partially burnt out, not burnt down.
Okay, partially.
Yes, partially.
I don't have the information at this time.
Yes.
No.
No. But they spread because of the wind. So it started in Center Mauritius, then to East Mauritius, then Eastport, and then West Hampton. And now the fire's heading towards Quogue. And it jumped the road, which is County Road 31, which is Riverhead, West Hampton Road. It's the road that Kabreski Airport is on. It jumped the road north to Kabreski Airport and all the woods around there. And you'll see when you have an opportunity to drive there, which right now I won't advise because there's hundreds of vehicles around there. They're all burnt out. So that fire is moving. With this wind, a spark will simply ignite it. This is something that we're going to have to watch probably over the next few days. But I cannot thank enough the volunteer firefighters of all over Suffolk County. When you come all the way out east to West Hampton, and I live around here, but you see people from North Babylon, and you see people from other departments. You know that there's a brotherhood or sisterhood of firefighters that want to help, that are there, that volunteer their time. And then you see people from like South Country Ambulance, which is further up west. And they've all come out with one purpose in mind, to make sure that they help a community in distress. This is what this county is about. We help one another. My thanks to my fellow county executive, Bruce Blakeman, for his assistance from Nassau County. My thanks to Senator Schumer, who was just on the phone with me. My thanks to Governor Hochul for her assistance. My thanks to Congressman Lalota. We're all in this together. So we know if there ever is an emergency, we will respond, and we will have friends and allies and volunteers that will step forward. And I do believe, and I do want to mention, because at some point people get hungry, that the Red Cross will be feeding some of our firefighters, and I want to thank the Red Cross. By the way, we just celebrated Red Cross Month here in Suffolk County with my friends from the Red Cross. They do a great job. So we're all in this together. Yes?
Did you say something about burning vehicles? There were some burning vehicles?
You want to address that?
I don't have any info on that as of right now.
vehicles.
He said there's several hundred vehicles.
Response vehicles in the road.
Several hundred vehicles that have responded from the various fire departments and the EMS agencies. And I hope they don't go on fire. Yeah, because we'd have to replace
The fire is technically the fire marshals and the law enforcement will look into if there's any involvement like at that. But there is no confirm how the fire started at this time.
Sorry, you said at the beginning that one firefighter was injured. There were also minor injuries. Can you give us any further information about the minor injuries?
I only have right now one firefighter who was injured and he's hospitalized at this time for burns to the face. One. Yeah. Firefighters could be treated but evaluated but not transported, so that I wouldn't know. But right now one is hospitalized and being treated for burns to the face. Okay? So right now we're in an elevated fire risk. We put an announcement out today earlier that everyone in our county needs to use caution for elevated fire risk, and that's important for any fires that ignite will have the potential for rapid fire spread. So it's of course, avoid caution, with your cigarettes or anything that's out there to not, extinguish that stuff accordingly because we are in an elevated fire risk, and the Suffolk County does put those announcements out when it does. So we did announce it yesterday to use concern for today.
Anyone else?
No lost brush trucks at all. No apparatus on fire, no. Someone from Southampton have any info on the road closures? I know we talked about that earlier. Right now, the roads that are closed just for the purpose of getting the emergency vehicles in and out. Sunrise Highway is closed because we're getting emergency vehicles in and out. County Road 31 is closed, correct?
That's Riverhead West Hampton Road.
Because that's where we're using our egress and entry for our fire apparatus in and out. So that's where you see the road closures at this time.
And when you come and you drive on Sunrise Highway, which I did earlier today, as I drove from my home in Center Ridges out to West Hampton, you will see that the fire came right up to the road, right up to Sunrise. But unlike the 95 fires, it did not jump the highway. So thank you to our firefighters. We're trying to contain it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Did I mention everyone? Okay.
All right, you have been listening to Suffolk County Executive Ed Romaine and various other county and state officials talking about this response to this fire. We have learned a lot of information from this press conference.
I think the first stage is there's good news here. The fire's 50% contained now. The county executive expressing some optimism that it could be fully contained tonight, maybe tomorrow. No guarantees, as he pointed out, because of the conditions out there right now. But a lot of work has been done and already half contained. Definitely good news.